Hello followers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And in today's episode we're going to be working on a couple of things. If you notice my very pretty looking inventory here, we're going to be cleaning up this whole area really, because it's kind of in a big old mess and I want to tidy it up. So between this and the last episode I did dig out the section for the pigs. This is not finished yet, it's kind of a work in progress. But in the end, it's going to look somewhat like this room here. I did alter the wheat farm a little bit. I just got rid of the door and replaced it with a stair. I did learn that crops do not grow if there is a solid block above them. You need either a transparent block or no block, and we're going to replace that with glass a little bit later on today. Aside from that, really, I've only been just doing little bits and pieces with mining. I did try this and seeing what this looks like. I really like it. Kind of gets rid of the torches on the bridge. I've been on a big torch phase out. I've been doing more mining. I've got some more diamonds now. I repaired my worker pick again. More redstone, more gold, more iron, more coal. I topped myself up using my fortune pickaxe. I did do another diamond pick with a level 30. And I got Silk Touch. I got, I think, Efficiency, Unbreak, and Silk Touch. I really wanted Fortune, but another Silk Touch pick is nice. So I did clear out a lot of the torches in this particular area too, and apart from that one there. And I've decided to go with the glowstone and iron bar lighting, and I'm pretty happy with the way that's turned out. And in here I replaced the torches with just normal glowstone, except the ones on the portal, because I like that. So I think I've done pretty good all in all. I did clean up the bottom of the lake a bit, and overall I'm pretty happy with what I've managed to do. So in today's episode I'm going to be cleaning up that front area, and we'll probably get the pigs into the farm as well, because that's kind of like a little minor job in all honesty. I also harvested my tree farm again. I'm not sure whether you have already seen these yet, but I did put some more picture frames up. As far as the storage room goes, nothing went in there too much. I did go to a dungeon and pick up a saddle, and I got some rails and bits and pieces, and got a couple more ender pearls. It was storming outside actually here, and Enderman teleported into my base, into this large central cavern, because it's a good place for them to teleport to, and I was able to easily, as I was walking by, kill them for their ender pearls. And I have to say, looting 2, it's won my respect. It's pretty good. I know that looting 3 would be better, but I've been regularly getting maybe 3 drops from a monster, so that's pretty good overall. Now I do want to silk touch some of this glass back, so if I can. Yeah, and I'm going to replace this with some stone bricks, just to kind of tidy this up. Now I'm hoping, no, cows can't fit through here. That was what I was worried about. Cows, I didn't know whether they were classed as 1 block tall or not. Now, we're going to have to be careful here. So let's put this here. I don't know whether they can climb through that or not. So yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get out of the way, dude. Oh, they're all going to come pouring out of here now, aren't they? I'm not going to be able to get... Oh no. Dear. Oh. Oh, I wish... Oh, here we go. How many did we lose out of that? A lot of them, actually. We lost an awful lot. Let's just get rid of these. I'll breed them up again as soon as I have enough wheat. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was only a matter of time before I managed to screw up. And I do hear that zombie, by the way. I don't know where he is, but there is a zombie around. But it's kind of balked at the moment with the sound engine around here, so this is why I'm keeping an eye out for where things are. I'll pick up that leather, I presume so. What are you doing in there? Pig pen. That's where the pigs go, not you, my friend. So let's put the torches back. I guess I don't really need the torches here anymore because I have the piston lights in. Let's put you back and then you, and now I want to kind of do this. This should be easier though because there's no animals in here. I want to do this first. So let's do this. So good to have nice gear to do this for you. It saves a lot of time. So we need more stone bricks, and let's just finish this bit up to here. And while I'm doing this, let me just explain to you a little bit about what's going to be happening here. I'm going to fill all of this in, and we'll probably either do a time lapse or a time skip or something like that for this particular section. But I've decided here I'm going to try and get the chicken farm in. Makes more sense than putting cocoa beans here. I'm going to try and get cocoa beans somewhere else. I'm going to put sheep right here above these other two farms. So I kind of do have this wall spare, and I may shove the cocoa beans in here because I do have a fair bit of room before I end up going into where the jukebox area is. So we might have enough room in there to hook up the cocoa bean farm, which I think is the better way of going about it. So pigs, chickens, sheep are going to be up there. Cocoa beans I'm going to try and cram in this particular section. And I think as far as crops go, I think I've covered everything. Carrots, potatoes, wheat, seeds, cocoa beans. I think I've pretty much farmed everything at that point. So I also have reeds over at the other side, over there. And I think that is everything. I don't think there's anything else that I can farm in this particular way. So I think we'll be pretty good to go from that point onwards, so that I can move on to some other projects having finished the farms, including the mega project, which is going to be taking place on the surface, which is probably going to be my next objective sort of post farms, really. That's going to be the next project. So there's the pig farm kind of wrapped up. I'll put an item frame on there a little later, I think. And all of this has got to go, unfortunately. We're going to put stone bricks here, make it look a lot tidier. This is where all the wiring is, by the way, to the wheat farm here, so I do want to get this stuff. He may even be in the wiring, actually, that zombie. I really don't know. He could be below me. There's an unlit cave, I think, below me. There's a really big cavern. Now I've got to be very careful here as regards touching this. Okay, I should be alright if I don't disturb the wiring. If I don't disturb the wiring, all will be fine. So let's take this out. And that needs to get replaced, but I can leave the rest. Yeah, I don't know where that zombie is at all. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit, really, in all honesty, because I don't know where he is. I don't want him jumping on me and then I jerk and break something that I don't want to break. Let's get you back. At this point, I'm thinking that this here really needs to look more like that. Yeah, that looks better from my perspective, at least. So let's put this here. And I'm going to get my stone bricks again. I love building with these. These are very, very nice block to build with. There we go. Knock these out as well. And let's put you here. Yeah, that's looking better already. I'm really liking that look. So now all I really need to do is kind of just finish the rest of this off. I've done the main things that I wanted to do on camera. So I'm thinking maybe doing a time lapse here would be the best way of going about it. So all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tearing down all of these messy, uneven walls and putting in some nice, clean stone bricks instead. I think I'm going to leave the ceiling regular stone. It contrasts a little bit nicely instead of it all being stone brick. So I'm going to work on that in this next time lapse. So I hope that you enjoy this section. Then I think we'll probably get on to dealing with the actual pigs themselves and setting up a system in here similar to what we've got in here. So I will be right back after the time lapse, guys. Okay guys, so as you've seen from the time lapse there, I got a good portion of it done, but I've ran out of stone bricks. So what I thought we'd do is while I wait for the remainder of the stone bricks to cook up that I've put in furnaces, we can actually get the pigs, because this particular section I did actually finish. Now, if we're going to go with the look that we did in here, we're going to need some windows first, which means that we can pop these two out, and I did Silk Touch 2 glass panes back, which is great, so I can just put them back in here. And now we want to put some glowstone in here, and we want to do that by going in 2 and then putting in the glowstone and then the iron bars. So I guess I can do this on all 4 sides like so. There we are, and another one in here, and in here, in this corner as well. Whoops. I can put that back, no problem at all. It's just a bit close to where my other wall is, so now in here, everywhere should be bright enough. So I can take these out. Ooh, this is looking pretty dark here. Oh, I put 2 in the middle, didn't I? That was it. Although this room apparently is a bit smaller, so I guess that's okay too. I don't need as many pigs as I do cows, so that should do the trick. And now we need some... we don't have any ladders on as well. Don't guess dirt will do. It's because we need to put our slabs in here. Whoops. And the glowstone in the corner. There's some iron there that I apparently never picked up. That's fine, I do have 1 block of stone to fix that. And where's my other slabs? So this is what we're kind of going for here. There we go. And we're going to have to kind of go along a little bit. That's no problem. Oops. Let's go along to the other side. And we can put our next glowstone in the corner, and we'll just link this up with the slabs, and a similar thing over here. It just adds to the brightness of the room a little bit, which is the reason I do this. so that it's not so dark in here, particularly at the ceiling. I kind of like the effect that the glowstone gives, so that's why I'm going with that particular look. And this is the corner we haven't really done anything with. So can I reach that? Yeah, no problem. So we can put this in the corner, and now get our slabs out again. And I'm going to need to go just a little bit higher, it seems. And, ooh, am I going to have enough slabs? This is going to be tight. Got 8. I think we should just about squeeze enough in. I'm going to go up a little bit towards the corner. And I'm going to get my glowstonage in here. Yeah, we're going to have enough. We'll have 2 spare. Excellent. So we've got this now done. Let's take this down. I can reuse this dirt later for whatever. That's the room lighting kind of fixed up. So now at this point I want to put a fence gate on here. And some fences, similar to how I have in there, just to stop the cows from getting out. But in this case to stop the pigs from getting out. And that's that now done. So all we need to do now is get our 2 leads, which I've just crafted up. And let's head over topside. And at topside we can hopefully grab 2 pigs, hopefully that aren't in the pig pen. Because it's always a hassle to try and get them out of that pen, to be honest. What time is it? It's just about to reach midday, so there shouldn't be any mobs around, hopefully. Hopefully they've all despawned by now because I've been out of range. Yep, and I see 2 piggies. I see a lot of pigs, actually. Come here, piggy. Here we are. Where did that other one go? Over there? Come this way, my little friend. So, here we go. We need this other guy. There we are. And now we can take these to the actual pen itself. This went a lot better than it did with the cows, that's for sure. Now, are these guys going to be able to fit through that? I don't know. Is one going to take greater priority? Or are they going to try and squeeze through? There we go. Cool. Okay, so we can put the pressure plate back. Now we can pull these 2 down. This is what I like about the leads over using wheat or carrots or whatever it is. Because you can fight while using the leads. So you can kind of pull your animals around. And if there's a creeper coming, you don't have to take whatever it is out of your hand. You can just use a sword and you're perfectly fine. So you're just going to have to make sure that your animals don't get in the way while you're trying to fight. So round here, guys, yeah, this went far easier. So now we just need to come over here, past the tree farm, past our little crafting area. Continue to go this way. We're nearly there now. Pretty close. Just round here, and I still need to fix that stone brick. But I do have some spare. Is that one still there by any chance? No, I must have knocked it out by mistake. But there we are, we can put that back. This area is kind of half finished with the pumpkin pistons and stuff. It's not totally finished yet. So in we go, guys. There we are. Now I can hitch you to that fence. And then I'm going to unhitch the fence from you. And you're free to roam, guys. Enjoy. At this point, I do need to put a door on there. So I've got a crafting table right in here, so I can just quickly craft up a quick door. And we can put the door here. And I'll put an item frame up later with the pork symbol on it. And now I guess it's time to breed them. So there we are. Let's get some carrots out of our carrot farm. And I really like this, by the way. Big fan of this. Not fully grown yet. That's okay though. But I'm going to grab some carrots. And I'm going to breed these guys. There we are. We can start a small colony of underground pig dwellers, which is going to be brilliant. And all I've got to do now really is kind of get rid of the ones on the surface. Unfortunately, they are no longer required. They are surplus to requirement. So we're going to have to do the right thing and not let them free. So we need our torches. Now, one thing I do need to do actually to do this properly is to pick up my dirt. And at the same time, after that I should have enough stone bricks cooked up to finish that off. So sand. No, I don't want sand, I want dirt. Wow, I don't have a lot of dirt on me. I may not be able to totally finish that. I do have a ton of dirt down in the branch mine though. So if we can't finish it right now, at least we will be able to finish it off camera. I need to wrap up the stone bricks, of course, put the item frame up, and I also need to add the glass to where those stone bricks were, which we may do actually to get some stone bricks back on that deal, which is super duper handy. So I guess I can take this down now, because we don't need it. I remember there being more pigs here than this. I guess the suffocation bug must have killed plenty of them. Makes my job easier, I suppose. So we can take all of this down, like so. And I'm sorry, piggies. There we are. Get rid of these. How much pork did I get out of that? Ooh, not bad amount of pork. Living off potatoes right now, though, so... Pork's kind of a surplus material, which is going to be handy because it gives me an opportunity, say, when I'm eating steak, I can breed up my pigs more. And then when I've got a stack of pork, I can then build up my beef supply again and so on. So that I kind of have more than one choice of good food. So I do like the baked potatoes, but the baked potatoes are kind of... They're more of a base food, so if you're wandering around your base, I would use baked potatoes for that, but going out and fighting, you really want to use steak or pork or one of the golden type foods. Oh, I might have enough dirt. No, I won't. I don't have enough. Now I can put these back, and I will need to just do a little bit of patching up off camera and finish that off completely. So all we've got left now is sheep, which I don't know, I might bring some sheep down with me while I have like a pen of them here. I may just save 2 and then at that point bring those down and put them in a pen somewhere and then work on sheep later. But for right now I just need to get them out of the way. And as for chickens, we're going to take care of chickens next episode, because I've got this chest of eggs here. That's going to be a challenge as well. Well, actually, not half as bad, because I can just get them out of eggs. Surely that amount of eggs will give me 2 chicks. So we're going to build a semi-automatic chicken farm for that. So that's pretty much the pig farm. That's that wrapped up and done. He wasn't in there a minute ago. I don't know anymore. So the only 2 farms we have left now are sheep and chicken. Chicken will be next episode. We're going to get those underground, and at that point we're just going to have sheep left. And I may bring a couple of sheep underground and then work on them after we work on the mega build, because the mega build is the next thing on the agenda really, so that I can move forward. And as regards tidying things up is concerned, oh excellent, I've got my stone, which I can make into stone bricks now. One thing that I do need to do is tidy up that area just outside of here. I'll just quickly show you. I need to tidy up that mess there. And I'm going to work on this a little bit. And I also need to put the glass where those crop fields are and get that all moved. I did do a little bit more because I silk touched some of the stone back. But there is still a greater amount of work to be done before we can really call this place complete. So we just need to kind of wrap this up, and while I do this, I just want to quickly say that I'm trying to shoot for half an hour in terms of video length, but for some reason I always seem to go over that. I kind of just get talking and get going, and I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully you guys are too, which is why I'm doing this. And I just kind of get carried away, I guess, and I end up making longer videos than I intended. And then I have to split them up, because people said that they prefer that. So I don't mind doing that, it's perfectly fine. But it just means that sometimes I think people would prefer to have a full-length video where it's not cut halfway through, so I'm trying to get it to half an hour, but sometimes things happen and you get talking. So let me try and... I didn't really want to do that. Let's try and get this particular part done, and obviously we're going to have to do all of down here as well, and all of that wall, and tidy up all that ceiling. But overall, I think this place is really coming together now. I've got the... I can borrow that item frame. This whole farm setup is kind of coming together now. I'm very happy with it, so far at least. There we go. Pork. So we've got leather for cows, pork for pigs. And it's kind of really coming together now, which is something I'm really happy about. There's still a lot of work to be done in terms of actually getting the remaining farm set up, but at least now all we have to do is kind of put the chickens in here, and then I'm thinking all I've got to do really is get the sheep in down here, which I will probably do fairly soon, and get cocoa beans in somewhere, which I don't know what's on the other side of this wall. I think that it's the tree farm, which is why I can't put anything there. So I think I'm going to try and squeeze it in behind the jukebox setup, hopefully, and just get it in here somewhere, and that should cover me. I'm hoping. So until next episode, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this particular episode. I'm going to work on those couple of things off camera, just wrapping this area up, and we'll probably take a quick tour at the start of next episode, showing you what I've done again. And I think I'm going to go and fix this as well, because it could really use it, to be honest, and it's just going to take a long time of me fiddling about on a ladder, so that's not the most interesting to watch. So next episode we're going to be working on our automatic chicken farm, which I'm hoping to try and get in here, and at that point we will be looking more towards getting the mega build done after that. So yeah, until next time, guys, see you later and have a good day.